After serving more than 3 years as U.S. Ambassador to China, Terry Branstad has returned to Iowa. Numerous issues impacted relationships between the two countries during his time in Beijing, including trade disputes, an African swine fever outbreak, and repercussions caused by a global pandemic. But China's purchases of U.S. soybeans are surging, and many believe the new year will offer additional opportunities for Iowa farmers. More after this.
Progress is a human invention. We look at our world and we imagine how to make it better. That's the power of human ingenuity. We can redefine what's possible. At Bayer, we're shaping the future of agriculture. Like farms where all life grows together. It's not impossible, it's progress.
China's return as a major buyer of U.S. soybeans is due in part to tight global supplies of the oilseed. But Branstad says the Trump administration's approach to resetting trade relations with China has proven effective. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer, Branstad says, deserves much of the credit.
We were very pleased as time went on that his knowledge and commitment became obvious. He was very focused and very meticulous, not just in the trade with China, but also in getting a better agreement with Canada and Mexico, and with Japan, with South Korea. And so I think he did a phenomenal job.
The Phase 1 trade agreement, inked in early 2020, includes numerous provisions beneficial to farmers and America. It was a critical pivot in U.S.-China relations during Branstad's tenure as U.S. Ambassador to China.
Eventually, after a 2-year difficult negotiating process, we got the Phase 1 trade agreement, which is very comprehensive and is something that includes accountability. Obviously, we're focusing on agriculture trade, but it also deals with other critical issues like stopping the involuntary transfer of technology and protecting intellectual property rights.
Shortly after the much-heralded trade agreement was signed, COVID-19 surfaced in Wuhan and quickly enveloped the world. But with the Phase 1 agreement in place, U.S. ag sales to China surged as U.S. farmers began harvesting their 2020 soybean crop. Strong sales are forecast to continue into late February.
China has made record purchases of corn and soybeans, but also, of course, because they've been devastated by the African swine fever, they've also purchased the amount of pork. And part of the demand, I think, for soybeans comes from they're trying to rebuild their pork herd, and obviously they need soybeans to crush as protein for their swine herds.
As a new administration prepares to take charge of relations with the People's Republic of China, the nation's former ambassador advises continued peace through strength.
And we need to continue to take a strong position. I think the Chinese will try to see what they can get by with. And that's why I think the new administration needs to continue the policies. And Lighthizer and Mnuchin, I think, did a great job of negotiating the agreement. Now we need to continue to enforce its implementation.
America's farmers hold the key to maintaining strong U.S.-China relations.
China critically needs the soybeans, and they do need the corn, pork, beef, chicken, all of these products, because they really can't feed the huge population they have on their own. They need to import, and obviously we can supply a safe, reliable, quality products.
Branstad credits the Iowa Soybean Association and National Soy Leadership for nurturing trade relations and sales to the world's largest customer for oilseed.
One of the things that's really important in China is personal relationship, and you have done a great job. Not only the Iowa Soybean Association, but your national people have as well, of building those personal relationships, and that is critically important.